So some of you may know that I'm into mushrooms. I'm pretty fascinated by them. And I mushroom hunt, but the ones that I typically only eat outside of the morels, those are the ones that I love to eat, and they're really good. And they're seasonal. But there's other ones you can eat. I came across these. This is called a boletus, a bicolored boletus. But there is a look-alike that's actually poisonous called Boletus sensibilis. And you can tell by the stem. That stem, that streaking red. If it was a yellow stem, it would be okay, but these are Boletus sensibilis. They're poisonous. I was checking them out. You can see. But they're pretty. They've got this bicolor to them. They're red and yellow. There's a nice little bed of them here. There's a little mycelium bed that goes underneath all of this that they're growing off of. But yeah, you can eat a lot of different mushrooms outside, but you got to be very careful. You got to know what you're doing, and the best way to identify the mushroom once you think you know what it is by a spore print. That's what I like about morels, is you don't really need a spore print if you've hunted them enough. There is a morel called a false morel, but it doesn't look like it to me. I mean, it's a deformed looking one. It looks like it's mutated with a nuclear strike or something. It looks really bad compared to what a morel looks like. So you can definitely visually tell the difference between a morel and a false morel. But I'm into mushrooms and I make them. I got a playlist where I show how to make them in terms of yard art and stuff and house art. And I got some that I've collected over the years. Maybe I'll take you to the house and show you real quick. So on the way home, I was thinking about that Boletus sensibilis, that false mushroom that looks like the real thing that you can eat. It's kind of like these false teachers that come to you outwardly with sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravenous wolves. But upon close analysis, you could see that it wasn't the real thing, that it was false. But here are some of the ones that I've collected through the years. I've got different ones I'll show you. I've got these little tiny, I don't know if you see these little tiny things. You see how small they are. I like to put them near the mushrooms. Some people aren't going to be able to handle this. They're going to be like, he's involved in idols. Got these over here. Got these down here and up here. This is what a morel looks like, by the way. That's exactly what a morel looks like almost like a brain. And here's the ones I make, and if anyone's interested, you can check out the link in the playlist, or my playlist has a bunch of videos where I show how to make these. Some people, again, are not going to be able to handle this. They're going to be like, he's making idols. Now he's making idols. No, I'm just creating things like God did. God created all the mushrooms that you see that ever existed. He's into making yard art. So anyways, God bless, guys. Take care.